Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's May 1st, 2026, and here's what's pulsing in the world of artificial intelligence. OpenAI launches a new GPT 5.5 cyber model with a focus on AI defense. Google Cloud unveils its Gemini enterprise agent platform. Alphabet posts record earnings, and Meta pivots away from open-source Llama to a proprietary model. Plus, two intriguing research advances and the latest on AI spending, Elon Musk, and more. Let's dive in. Our lead story. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman just announced the launch of GPT 5.5 Cyber, paired with a new AI defense strategy, according to the News International. While OpenAI has been steadily moving towards security-focused releases, this model appears to be their boldest step yet. It's designed not just for general reasoning, but to actively defend systems against adversarial AI threats.
That's a significant shift. For years, OpenAI's been criticized for releasing powerful models without enough guardrails. By branding this as a cyber model and pairing it with an explicit defense strategy, Altman is clearly trying to address the rising concern over AI misuse, especially as attacks using LLMs get more sophisticated.
Exactly. The timing is interesting too, given the surge in AI-enabled social engineering and the recent wave of prompt injection attacks. If GPT 5.5 Cyber can reliably defend, not just generate, it could set a new standard for responsible deployment, but we'll have to see real-world benchmarks. Bold claims won't cut it anymore.
It's worth noting that OpenAI is likely aiming this at corporate and even government clients, not just consumers. The defense angle is as much about reassuring regulators and enterprise buyers as it is about the tech itself.
On the business front, Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai announced a record earnings quarter, Business Chief reports. This isn't just about search ads. A big chunk of growth came from Google's AI and cloud offerings, including the Gemini model line and enterprise AI tools.
This really highlights how AI isn't just a research arms race, it's become a revenue engine. Google has lagged behind OpenAI and Microsoft and Mindshare for a while, but these numbers suggest their cloud-based AI business is finally hitting its stride. Investors are clearly rewarding the pivot to AI-first infrastructure.
And that dovetails with another big Google story. Google Cloud unveiled the Gemini Enterprise Agent platform at both Let's Data Science and Ad Hoc News. This platform is pitched as a key tool for U.S. businesses building out custom AI agents, leveraging the latest Gemini models.
It's a smart move. Enterprises need more than just chatbots. They want customizable, secure, multimodal agents that can integrate deeply with their workflows. By packaging Gemini as an agent platform, Google's going after exactly the kind of high-value, business-critical use cases that drive cloud contracts.
And it's not just about features, it's about trust and support. With Microsoft, AWS, and even smaller players all chasing the same market, Google's bet is that the Gemini platform's scale and integration will win over cautious CIOs looking for reliable partners. Switching to research, arXiv just published a paper on ImproBR, a new LLM-powered pipeline for improving bug reports. This tool combines fine-tuned Distilbert, heuristics, and an LLM analyzer, guided by GPT-4o, to automatically enhance low-quality bug submissions by filling in missing steps, observed, and expected behaviors.
That's a practical application that could save a ton of time for developers. Anyone who's worked in software knows how frustrating incomplete bug reports are. If ImproveBar can raise the quality of reports at scale, you're looking at smoother triage, faster fixes, and fewer developer headaches.
Plus, it's a reminder that LLMs aren't only about flashy demos. They're starting to quietly optimize the boring, essential parts of the software lifecycle. That's where real productivity gains will happen. On a related research front, another arXiv paper introduces Retrieve, a framework for adaptive retrieval during long-form reasoning. Existing retrieval augmented generation, or RAG systems, typically front-load all context, but this approach injects evidence at each reasoning step, adapting based on model uncertainty.
That's a big deal for advanced LLMs like DeepSeek R1 and OpenAI's O1. As these models tackle tasks that require thousands of tokens and complex reasoning, static context limits their performance. Dynamic, stepwise retrieval could help LLMs stay accurate and relevant as they think out loud, so to speak.
It also reflects a growing trend, not just bigger models, but smarter pipelines that know when they don't know something and fetch the right evidence on the fly. That's a crucial step towards more reliable AI reasoning. Now let's talk Meta. According to the new stack, Meta is abandoning its open-source Llama model family to focus on a new proprietary offering called Muse Spark. This marks a major shift from their previous open-source advocacy.
That's going to upset a lot of the open source AI community. Llama was a cornerstone for many independent projects. By moving to a closed model, Meta's betting it can better monetize and control the tech, but it's a loss for transparency and grassroots innovation.
And it signals a broader industry shift. As AI models become more valuable and risky, big players are locking them down. The open LLM wave may have peaked. Let's zoom out. Fortune reports that Microsoft, Meta, and Google just announced billions more in AI spending, but only one company got punished by the markets. While Alphabet's results soared, Meta's stock dipped despite huge outlays, and Microsoft's reception was mixed.
That underscores how Wall Street's patience is running thin. You can't just announce AI spending. You need to show real returns. Google's numbers are reassuring, but for Meta, the pivot to proprietary models might be seen as risky, especially if it alienates their developer base.
Investors want to see a clear path from AI R&D to sustainable profits, not just moonshot bets. In other news, Elon Musk made headlines for admitting that xAI's Grok models partially relied on distilled OpenAI weights, as reported by First Post. This comes as Musk faces legal battles over his AI investments and his role in OpenAI's early days.
It's a rare bit of candor from Musk. Admitting to distillation shows how hard it is to build LLMs from scratch and how much the field cross-pollinates, even among rivals. But it also raises IP questions, especially with Musk's ongoing lawsuits against OpenAI.
And with Musk openly calling himself a fool in court for a $38 million AI investment, per The Sun, it's clear the legal and business drama around generative AI isn't going away. Before we wrap, a quick note. NVIDIA's Jensen Huang blames the AI industry's God complex CEOs for the technology's bad reputation, according to The National. Huang's critique is that unchecked hubris, not the tech itself, is fueling public anxiety, and that leaders need to take accountability.
That's a timely point. As models get more powerful and the stakes rise, the public wants to see humility and responsibility from AI leaders, not just bigger benchmarks and bolder claims.
That's the brief. We'll be back when the machines have more to say.